Hello there. The UK PM appeared to have won through yesterday when the EU agreed to up the pace of the trade talks, but the EU still wants its level playing field. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost, and I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. The UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson had a high-level video conference meeting about Brexit yesterday with the EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. On the UK side, joining Boris was the Cabinet Minister Michael Gove and the UK Brexit negotiator David Frost. And with von der Leyen were the President of the EU Council, Michel, and the President of the EU Parliament, David Sassoli. And it seems that some oomph was generated, and also that the EU side has now come to realise that they'd been misled if they thought that the UK was going to ask for a last gasp extension to the trade negotiations. The Guardian reports, in a boost for the Prime Minister's plans to secure a deal by the end of summer, the EU leaders agreed to strive to find early common ground on trade and security to avoid unnecessary economic chaos next year. And in the post-meeting joint UK-EU statement, the two sides said that they met to take stock of progress with the aim of agreeing actions to move forward in negotiations on the future relationship. But then came the statement that many of us wanted to hear from both sides. The parties noted the UK's decision not to request any extension to the transition period. The transition period will therefore end on the 31st of December 2020, in line with the provisions of the withdrawal agreement. And that's still with 14 days to go until the 30th of June, the last day on which a decision to extend could have been agreed. Seems like Brussels has at last now accepted this hard deadline and has agreed with Boris that they should put a tiger in the tank of the talks. The statement went on to say, the parties agreed nevertheless that new momentum was required. They supported the plans agreed by chief negotiators to intensify the talks in July and to create the most conducive conditions for concluding and ratifying a deal before the end of 2020. This should include, if possible, finding an early understanding on the principles underlying any agreement. The parties underlined their intention to work hard to deliver a relationship which would work in the interests of the citizens of the Union and of the United Kingdom. They also confirmed their commitment to the full and timely implementation of the withdrawal agreement. Now, it's being reported that the EU chief Brexit negotiator Michel has accepted that the UK will be taking back full control of its fishing waters and that annual talks on quotas under UK control will have to be submitted to by EU fishermen. That is to say, there'll be no fishing compromises by the UK. Let's hope that this is the case. But it seems that this troublesome level playing field, bee in the bonnet, that Brussels has is still going to be an issue. After yesterday's meeting ended, the EU Council President Charles Michel referred to Boris Johnson's tiger in the tank comment by tweeting, EU-UK meeting with von der Leyen and European Parliament President and Boris Johnson. A broad and ambitious agreement in line with EU Council guidelines is in our mutual interest. Ready to put a tiger in the tank, but not to buy a pig in a poke. Level playing field is essential. And the worry for Brexiteers is that this is the area where UK compromises will be made. But any compromises for a level playing field will ultimately always lead back to ECJ jurisdiction over the UK somewhere along the line. There must be no compromises. Boris must not blink at this crucial stage. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it. So what do you think about this? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.